Hello, my name is Peter Wilde, and today I'd like to play 3 of the exercises from grade 6. The first exercise I've chosen is 1A, and it's entitled Nouvelle Gymnopédie. And you can tell from the title that it very much copies the style of the French composer Erik Satie, whose Trois Gymnopédies we all know very well. And indeed, the third of the Trois Gymnopédies is set for this grade in the repertoire lists. So this piece requires the performer to display skill and sensitivity in controlling tone and balancing the texture. There's a clear accompanimental background, and then above that, in the right hand, we float a long cantabile melody. So that gives you the impression of the exercise, and you can hear the balanced texture, the chordal accompaniment, the long bass notes, the middle chord placings, and the sonorous cantabile melody in the right hand. Now let's think about breaking it up a little bit and looking at the components of the exercise, and to do that I'll demonstrate at a slower tempo. So the accompaniment figure is set up in the first 2 bars, and this is played with both hands initially. But then the left hand is left with this pattern on its own, and it's important that we're able to reproduce the sound that we had in the first bars, and which was being played by both hands, now with just the left hand. So the left hand should match the tone. And a good thing to practice would be bars 1, 2, 3 and 4, listening carefully to make sure that the tone indeed is matching. Let's try that. Listening is always going to be the key to performing this exercise. The opening needs careful control of the tempo. Think about the triple meter, gauge the speed before you start playing. We have a slow 3 in a bar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I mention that only because it's quite a common mistake to cut short the length of the minim, so we don't feel the full bar. Listen to the length of the minim. 1, 2, 3. Get the poise right from the outset. When the left hand is playing the accompaniment on its own, use the preparation technique. Play the bottom note and then move quickly so your hand becomes poised over the chord and in a good condition in which to play the chord with a controlled tone. And now I shall add the right hand. Straight away you can hear that the listening processes are attracted to the melody in the right hand. We need a strong cantabile tone with plenty of arm weight so that the weight is transferred from note to note, giving you the rich sonority. Again, listen to the balance between the hands. Keep up the right hand intensity, and then this expressive note, release it and come to a phrase end, and then change the colour. So hopefully then you were able to hear how I brought the first phrase to a close, a diminuendo, and then I changed the colour completely when we had the double notes. This needs very good care for the finger work to ensure that both notes are synchronised. And of course, when the pedal is being used, that will help with some of the legato at the most awkward finger position changes. Take particular care with fingers 4 and 2. It keeps going back to 4 and 2 from 3 and 1. The 4 and 2 position can so often lead to a slight staggering of the notes because it's not a comfortable position for the hand to be in. So plenty of practice there, and possibly a lean to compensate for the position of the fourth finger so that your hand is in a good and balanced position. But it's a lovely piece, it's full of mood. If you don't know the Gymnopédie pieces by Satie, it's a good introduction to that, and hopefully you'll want to go on and explore further. Thank you.